Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Jack and Erica. It's actually not morning anymore.
It's afternoon now.
I'm just so used to saying good morning. We are going to a fall festival today. They're doing free photos with Santa, so I have a little outfit for baby girl to wear for photos with Santa. And then they're supposed to have like a lot of different vendors and hopefully some other activities. So we thought we'd do that today on November 1st.
Get out of the house after a long Halloween night.
Yep, we went trick-or-treating and we were all ghosts. And it was a very fun night, and baby girl made it through like 10 houses, and then she walked, and then we put her in the stroller and she passed out.
Now we're trying to wake up.
Yeah. But join us and let's see what this festival looks like.
This fall festival is taking place at the Windsor Assisted Living here in Celebration, not at. So it's at 1370 Celebration Boulevard. Super pretty around here. So peaceful. But yeah, it says the Windsor at Celebration, and then here it is, the Fall Community Expo. Live entertainment, have your picture taken with Santa, kids zone, local crafts and vendors, characters, food from area restaurants. So it goes from 12 to 4 today here at the Windsor at Celebration. Are you excited?
Oh yes.
It's a little bright out right
I
now.
love a free photo with Santa, I'm not gonna lie.
I guess we'll go in and see what they have to offer. Look, there's Chip. You would go straight for that one, wouldn't you?
Oh, it's a cutie.
Look, you just missed the one at the bottom.
Oh yeah, those are cute. I like this one too though. That's real cute.
If you've seen in our previous videos around this time of year, we've gone to the Solivita Fall Festival.
Which is today.
Which is also today. And we've gone to that one 2 years in a row, so we wanted to try something different, and this just wasn't that something different. It was something different, but it wasn't.
It was something different. They put the effort together, but they didn't get a lot of vendors to turn out, so there was maybe like,
as you saw,
20.
Yeah.
And then the Santa, they advertised it as like you got like it was going to be by a professional photographer, and that's why I was all excited, like, oh wow, like free, like professional, but you just take it with your phone with Santa, which is fine, but he was on break and he's not going to be back for a half hour.
Yeah.
And we don't know what we'll do for a half hour because there's not enough booths to like look around that long.
So we're going to walk outside for a minute.
Yeah. See,
and
I got her this cute little outfit for the photo with Santa, and it's got like this little skirt, but now I'm like contemplating, like, is it worth hassling and getting her all dressed in it just to take it back off, or just get her photo in what she's got on, and then know like later when it gets closer to Christmas we'll do like different photos with Santa, and then I can use that one.
So our recommendation after that is go to the Solivita one. It just is by far the superior one.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where most of the local vendors are, because that one is like the huge one for our area. And yeah, and it is. It's massive. And you're there and you could spend like 2 hours there looking at everything.
So, but we're going to regroup and we'll catch back up with you in a little bit.
Since that didn't work out for us, we're just walking along
Celebration Boulevard.
Yeah, Celebration Boulevard. Baby girl, we were like, all right, we're going to pack up and get in the car. And then she was like, So she wanted to just keep strolling. And it's beautiful out because our weather finally broke. So there's nice sidewalks always throughout Celebration. So we're just on one of the big sidewalks. The cars are driving by here on our right. We're just gonna take a stroll.
My, how the days turned.
Yeah.
Yesterday, packed. Today, empty.
Yeah. We trick-or-treated last year in Celebration because baby girl was still in the stroller, like she couldn't walk yet. But this year, since she can walk, we were like, not with the madness. Like, we wanted to do it because everybody said, like, oh, Celebration is the place to trick-or-treat. And it was cool. I'm glad we did it, but it was a one and done. We don't need to do it again.
Here's the thing. If you want candy, you can't do Celebration because there's so many people and so many lines and different things that you cannot get.
Yeah, like
when
the sidewalks, like I just showed you, they're like big sidewalks throughout Celebration. And I kid you not, last year we were literally in the grass the entire time because the sidewalks were so packed. You can check out our video from last year. I'll link it below. Because I think I got some shots, but it's just stressful.
Yep.
And very busy.
Yeah, but as I was saying, if you want candy, you got to go to like a local neighborhood, not go to Celebration because there's so many people, and the amount of how much candy you get per house, 1 to 2 pieces, doesn't add up. So
yeah, because like even though the houses are like pretty close together, they're not close enough to get too quickly because there's like millions of people all trick-or-treating there, and then you only get 1 piece from all the houses, which Jack and I grew up historically getting 1 to 2 pieces at houses in our own neighborhoods, but you could get to the houses quickly when we were growing up, and in Celebration you can't.
Yep.
Can't get up to the porches fast.
There's lines.
Yep, there's always lines.
People in the way.
And so do it if you want that like one and done thing. If not, don't do it. It is so nice out though.
I love Art Deco architecture.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you feel like you're inside Hollywood studios back here.
Yeah, a little bit.
When we've been to Burbank, California, this is what it feels like. If they made a television to make you feel like you're living this moment, these are the moments you live for in Florida. Not too hot.
But not cold to where you're in pants and a sweatshirt.
But look at this view. Like, this is picturesque. Palm trees. As long as there wasn't cars going by, it would be perfect because then you could hear nature. But tranquility at its finest. And then a car goes by.
As I told baby girl, vroom, vroom. Car goes vroom. Yeah.
In between the cars going by, it's tranquil. Let's put it that way.
I can hear like the crickets, but I don't know if the video will pick it up. You can hear them like.
In the aftermath of Halloween, how rude are kids that they don't pick up their own trash? Like, even when we ate candy as kids, I would still eat it, but I would put it in my pillowcase because then I would just throw it away when I got home.
You know whose fault it is?
Parents.
Yep.
Parental units.
Raising selfish, entitled children right now.
Also, too, when we were out trick-or-treating last night, I couldn't believe how many kids would, like, walk up to the door, get candy, and then get back in the car. Like, they were being driven around, and then I saw people on scooters. It was like, I had to walk when I wanted candy.
Even now, I can't imagine that saving time. Like, I can think to myself that I can walk faster than getting in and out of a car to drive to the next house.
Yeah. Well, leave down in the comments, did you get driven around the trick-or-treat, or did you walk?
Yeah.
We walked.
It's one of those things, too, where, like, we didn't grow up just having candy in the house. So Halloween, it was like, I need to work as hard as I can to get as much candy as I can to make it till Christmas, because then I knew I would get, like, a little bit of candy in my stocking. So it's like, if I didn't work my butt off to fill my bag, I wouldn't have candy to last me until Christmas.
Oh, so what was that one piece of candy that you always wanted in your trick-or-treat bag? Mine was always Butterfinger BBs is what I really, really, really wanted. What? Now it's like peanut butter Snickers or peanut butter M&Ms. As you can see, I love peanut butter candy.
I think mine at the time was anything like trolleys, Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, and then like the really cool sucker flavors, not like Dum Dums, but
Right.
like the fancy suckers. That's the stuff that I always wanted. And now it would be like Milk Duds.
Yeah.
I love Milk Duds.
My how tastes have changed, and it's also funny because when we were going through baby girl's stash that she got yesterday, we only had one piece of Double Bubble. Double Bubble, you used to be able to get like all the different flavors like that.
That would be cool too. I love the houses that did gum.
Yeah.
Because this is like we didn't have gum a lot.
But nobody gave out change this year either.
Oh, I remember the lady up our street. She would give out 2 quarters to everybody, and I thought it was the best thing.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
No money this year, but we're back here at the Windsor, and we're gonna go in and try to get baby girl's photo with Santa.
We're done. We got the photo with Santa. I didn't change her into her outfit. I just kept her in the onesie that she was in. And now she's ready to just play. So we stopped off at a playground, and we're gonna play for a little while. We're down at the playground, and we were hot, so we got our 7-Eleven Slurpee.
What type of Slurpee person are you? We do blue raspberry in the bottom, Coca-Cola in the middle, and cherry on top.
And we've made it into Home Depot to pick up some more wood to continue on our drawers for our built-in desk, and then we're gonna make a bed frame for baby girl. We're gonna make her like a floor bed, like one of those house floor beds. So we're gonna pick up wood to start working on that. The good old, you gotta buy 3 to get the price that they show. But Jack loves when it's Christmas time because they bring out all those different sets that he doesn't really feel like you see the rest of the time of the year. So he likes to take a gander and look at everything.
That's what I needed.
Mm-hmm. That glow Santa's cute. Baby girl would eat that doggy up being like on the front porch. Dog. But I like this Santa a lot. He's cute. Look how cute that one is. A puppy dog on the presents. They got Olaf and Mickey and Minnie. The Mickey and Minnie look like they can dance. Oh, they do dance. Dance and sing. La la la. To be jolly. Very cool. All the Christmas. Our water softener is out of salt, so we're headed to get some salt as well, because every time we're out, we forget and we don't have any left. So, snowman. That's why we're out here in the garden section. I'm assuming that's where he's headed. Yep, we're to the salt. It is $7.98. Unless you buy 6 or more, then it's $7.18. We usually go with 1 or 2 bags at once. I don't think we usually buy 6 bags. We'll see how many he puts in the cart. 2, 3. Oh, 4? Maybe we will get 6 or more. We'll see. He tells me that he always does the buy more, save more. So, of course, he's going to get 6. What was I thinking? Don't bury your gloves. He's got his gloves and his measurements down there. 40 pounds of salt per bag.
Bingo.
Where are we going to store all the extra salt if it doesn't fit in the container?
Our container's empty, so.
I know. You think they'll all go in? Guess we'll figure out once we're home.
I know 4 bags will fit, so I know I got room for 2 bags. So.
Good deal.
And left them, Dowjigs.
Dowjigs. The joys of thinking through wood products. Or like how we're gonna build the project. But the nice part today is I think it's 5 o'clock now at Home Depot on a Saturday, and usually there's Jack. but usually we hate coming to Home Depot on the weekend because it is just a madhouse. And it's Saturday and it is dead at least at 5 o'clock. So this is like the prime time to come. But we got some, I think these are 4x4s. And then he's looking at the 2x4s that we're going to get. And if I remember, I'll insert an inspiration photo of what we're going to build for baby girl. Because I couldn't find any online really that I liked. Amazon had a few, but when you read the reviews, they were real bad. And Jack can build things, so we just decided that we'd build it ourselves. And then some of the ones that did have ones that like I was intrigued about buying were like $900 or $1,000, and it's like, ooh, no, not gonna spend that on a bed that she'll eventually grow out of or just want to upgrade because she's gonna get bigger. So here we are, making it ourselves like always. He always does the math to try to get the best deal price wise for how much he's gonna end up cutting it down. So it looks like this one is gonna be the best deal for the sizes that he needs. Now he's just gonna find a straight one, like a non-bowed straight one. That's what we always try to do when we buy wood here. We don't want it to be warped because it makes it harder to work with when the wood is warped, which a lot of it is at Home Depot, but I just try to find the best one. That one's like a teeter-totter. You didn't think it was going to be arm day today, did you? There he goes, checking it again. The other part that we try to avoid, depending on the project, is I like these dimples are fine, but then when there's like a big gash dimple like that, we try to avoid that because then if we're cutting it or screwing, like we just don't want that in there, causing issues down the road. But any of like these are always fine. Just like the real behemoth ones that like actually are holes, we try to avoid that. Anyone else think sometimes the scariest thing about like Home Depot and Lowe's is when you look up and you see how tall they have stuff stacked and you're like, wow, I hope that never comes down because I'd have to run for my life. Because look at those giant 42-inch belt drive drum fans that are just chilling up there right above my head right now. Camera might not be picking it up very well. And I know they like saran wrap it and stuff, but I always sometimes like when we're walking around I always look up and I'm like, wow, all this stuff. Like thankful it has never fallen. And then up there they have more fans like saran wrapped in box just sitting up there. It's crazy. And then you look at these like straps that are supposed to like help hold these giant pieces of wood in if they were to fall, I'm assuming, and just crazy.